Good morning, everybody. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how to update your information in Matrix, because that is going to be to the new One Home account. There's also a new app out called MLS Touch. So I just wanted to take a couple minutes and go over some of that with you guys. So let's take a quick look into Matrix first. You'll notice that it does say now with One Home. Matrix hasn't changed. The only thing that changes with One Home is the view your clients see. So there are some minute changes inside Matrix, but they're not going to change anything you're used to doing on a general basis. So let me go ahead and launch that. We're going to start in the input screen. And I know that sounds very strange because we're very used to going to settings for updating these. But when you're updating your profile inside of Matrix, that's actually in the input tab. So I'm going to click on input, and in the middle of the screen, there's a roster section, and I'm going to click edit existing. So edit existing is going to update your existing profile inside of Matrix. Up at the very top is the MLS ID to modify. This is the easy button. I'm just going to put in my login ID, usually a combination of your first name and last name, and I'm going to hit modify. Now, if you're on the administrative side, if you don't know your agent ID, which hopefully you do because you got into Matrix that way, you can search it down here at the bottom. The extra step, if you search here, is you will see a button labeled data when you find your name and you want to click on data. But for this instance, we're going to put that MLS ID up there and hit modify. And that's going to open up a couple options. Now, you're not going to have all of these options. The first two are specific to MLS staff. The broker agent form is how your broker goes in and updates your listing capabilities inside of Matrix. But you will have agent form and manage photos. So manage photos is where you're going to go to update your profile picture. Agent form is where you're going to go to update your email address, your website, and any phone numbers in the system. If you come in here and the primary contact phone type says office, it is not reading the next two boxes. It's only reading what's in our database for your office. So in that instance, I want you to click that and select additional, and that's going to make sure that you can fill in your cell phone data and submit that. You can also add your office as a secondary phone type so that if it needs to go to the office directly, it can do that also. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that input. Once you hit submit, you'll see the changes. It might take about rest to see an update inside the system. Okay, now there are a couple other things we want to do to make sure that your One Home experience, remember One Home is what your clients see from now on, is going to be at its best with your branding. And for that, we are going to go into the little pull down arrow next to your name and click on settings. In settings, there's one called My Information. You guys are probably used to this if you've updated a header and footer in the past. This is what used to go across the top of your portals from Matrix. Now there's a new tab called One Home. One Home, again, that is the name of the portal that your clients are accessing. They don't have to do anything to access this portal. The minute they click on the link from their pre-existing auto emails, it automatically transfers them into One Home. So there's nothing that's going to be problematic there. But you're going to go in and you're going to update your photo here, and you're going to update all your branding. You're going to send a little welcome message, because the first time they log into One Home, they're going to get a big box in the middle of their screen that they have to X out of that gives your information and tells them welcome to this portal. Okay. So go through that, make sure you update everything on this page. That's going to keep your One Home really where you want it to be. Let me go through something very quick with you. When you go through auto email, you go search residential, quick detail, it doesn't matter, right? You add your client's criteria in there. Choose your Illinois. Hopefully you have that defaulted. You choose the county maybe they're in. You choose the price range. And then you go down to their results. And from there, at the very bottom of the screen, you save a new auto email. Now this has not changed. You can see it's exactly the same screen as it's always been. You're putting in your contact's name, their subject property. You're able to enable concierge mode and select what properties go to them. You're able to designate how often that sends out. When you do, you hit save. They get a welcome message. That welcome message has updated just a little bit. It looks a little cleaner, a lot nicer. So I would always tell agents, go ahead and send one to yourself, see what it looks like so you know about the changes, because your clients are probably going to say, hey, did you do an update to that? Because everything looks different. So let me show you what it looks like. You've probably all seen, or hopefully have seen, the auto emails and how they used to come into the system. So I went into my Matrix auto emails. I can see all of the auto emails I've set up. I'm going to click on the little down arrow, and now there's an option for you to view what their One Home experience looks like. So I'm going to click open in One Home. You'll see right away, there's my realtor name, my logo. They're going to continue. They're going to hit the X, whichever they want to do. Continue obviously is going to take them through what's available to them in One Home, okay? Or they can just X out of it. They don't have to go through that tour. You'll notice that branding will be across the top. I was playing with something earlier, so yours will not say this logo, obviously, unless you're with Berkshire Hathaway. Yours will say your own logo. And that's very easy to change inside MLS Touch, which we'll talk about in just a few minutes. So you can go through and you'll notice all of the listings here. You can favorite, in this new instance, agents can favorite with the star, or clients can favorite with the heart. So that's new in One Home. All right, let me take you through one more piece. You can see, go through it, hit that One Home button, see what yours looks like so that you know what you're sending out there, what it does. The only one that gives you the star, remember, is the agent version. The clients cannot click on the star. The clients see the stars as something their agent recommended to them. You see the hearts as something your clients have favorited. So, other thing I want to go through on that, and then I'm going to tell you guys, check out the new webinars we have out. They go over an hour over all of this data. But if you go here and click into this option and choose settings, I want to show you one more piece, and that's the portal notification settings. As your clients are going in, they can favorite or discard a listing, as we talked about. One thing you have to know, anything auto email that was set up previously, had favorites, had notes, those will pull forward to the app, or to the, not an app, to the new version of One Home. But the favorites and notes and all of that information is kept behind a login wall. They have to activate an account to see those previous favorites, discards, and notes. And that is just to make sure that they are in a secure environment where their information is kept just between them and their agent. So, questions again, give us a call. We'll help you through those. This is the ability in settings to turn on text messages or emails every time your client goes in and favorites or discards or adds a note to a listing. So you're just able to see all of that information. Remember, if you do turn on text messaging, you also want to enter your mobile phone number and choose the cell phone provider, which will give you a verification code that you will turn in, and then you'll start getting text messages. Back to settings. The next piece I want to go over is in my Matrix contacts. You have contacts that you've already set in the system. Well, One Home provides us the option of text messaging with our clients. So that's something brand new with One Home. You'll see the send request button. So what happens is you don't have to enter a phone number in here. You're going to go into your pre-existing agent's account. Their email address will be on there. You will hit this send request button. They will get an email that says, hey, would you like your agent to text message you? And if they do, they enter their phone number themselves. You cannot do it for them. That is considered an opt-in to text messaging with you so that it doesn't affect the CAN Spam Act, so they don't classify you as spam. So you do send a request to their email, they input their phone number. When they do, then you're able to text listings to that client from the system. So that's a fun new feature. Test those out, take a look, see what you think. The next and final piece we're going to go over, and I can't show it to you here on the screen, is MLS Touch. So I will bring it up so you know what it looks like. So it is on the Apple and the Google Play Store. When you download it, you will, even though you're on the Illinois side, go into the state of Missouri, since that's where we're headquartered out of. Click on Matrix in with your login ID and password, just like you do for Matrix. Okay, nothing has changed. You don't need a new password for MLS Touch. That's all there for you to use once you access that login ID and password. Give this a look, guys. I can't go over it right now. Next month I am in here. I'm hoping to go over it then, so join me. But we'll go over MLS Touch then. It is the mobile app. You can see listings in Missouri and Illinois, just like if you're in Matrix. You have a little bit of editing for your listings directly through MLS Touch. You're able to brand the app, which will brand your one home, and also allow you to share a mobile app with your clients with your branding. So take a look, see what you think. I hope to see you all next month. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is going to be, and you've all probably heard it before, but I'm going to give it to you one more time if I can get to that screen. Here in the help button is the contact us piece. I'm going to scroll through here. rmpenny@marismls.com. So give me a call, shoot me an email, send me a text, whatever you need to do. I'm happy to talk you guys through it. We have lots of webinars, lots of different things, and you can always go to the homepage of Matrix for One Home and click this Learning Lab. That will take you through a bunch of tutorials, different PDFs. It will also allow you to have look for communications to your client. So that was the quick preview I wanted to give to you guys. If there's anything else I can do for you, you know where to reach me. Otherwise, have a great day and thank you so much.